Hey everybody, and welcome back to Satisfactory. So, I have not made a video in about a week, and I wanted to apologize for that, but I have been deep into Pal World lately. So, it has, of course, it's like a Arc Pokemon survival game, which is really good. It has some building aspects to it and some manufacturing aspects to it, so it scratches all of the itches that I have in my brain as far as a game. But, anyways, we're back on Satisfactory. I also have the Satisfactory itch because we got to get this GD TurboFuel facility done. So, last time we were building the pumps here. So, I'm going to continue doing that because we need to get oil up. Yes, we do. Oil needs to go up. How about you? And autosave. All right. I thought it was going to crash there. Nice. Okay, so, it is getting going here, and you can kind of tell I don't really like this electrical line just going straight across the area here. I don't really like that. It's not what I strive for in a build. I think everybody knows that. So, maybe instead what we do is, number one, put on the hover pack. Number two, I think we delete this. I think we delete that. I didn't like it. Wasn't a fan. Now, I think we actually hide a lot of the lines behind. Ooh, but then that's gonna... maybe we can get around it. Gotta go this way. Now, what if we do something like that? Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Alright, and the line is actually hidden back there, so that's good. I like that. Okay. What I didn't like about it is that it wasn't up to where it should be. Because it should be right there. On the steel connectors. So, I think what we're going to do is go around to each one of these. Oh, God. Can't see what the hell I'm doing. In. Thank you. That's not going to work, is it? No, it's not, because that's what we call clipping right there, folks. Nobody hates clipping more than me. Besides... potentially, maybe some other Satisfactory players. Okay. Actually, let me just Control-Delete all these pumps, because that was a mistake. To have them all oriented that way. We're going to orient them this way and put our line, our electrical line, that way. Alright. Sky... turn them all around. It's interesting that all of them are auto-selecting to go down initially instead of up. It's very strange. However, today's goal is going to be to complete the overall shell of the TurboFuel Onion. And so I have my notes here from when I did this in... oops. Nope, there we go. From when I did this in creative, and I have to go 60 meters, aka 15 windows, up. That is going to be how far up I need to go to make sure. Okay, that is the, I believe, yeah, that's the oil generators, those are the fuel generators. Okay, so I don't want to plug that one in just yet. I want to plug this one in, though. And we gotta see how far that gets us in the overall grand scheme of fluids. Let's make sure we're not clipping. Are we clipping? I can't move. There we go. No, we are not clipping, and good God, are these things loud. Holy crap, Batman. Okay. They just have to get their initial kind of cycle going to where they're pumping stuff up to the top, and then they're kind of done doing the thing that they're doing. Okay, we want this one here, like that. Come on. Come on. There we go. I will say, after building in Satisfactory and then going back and building in Palworld, good God, the building in Palworld is terrible. Like, it makes me appreciate Satisfactory's building mechanism so much. It's so frustrating. Like, 99.9% of the time, you can't build something because something's overlapping. Hello, clipping is okay. All right, it's okay and it's not okay. It's okay and it's okay in circumstances to where the community says it's okay. Like, is this clipping here? Is this clipping okay? I think it's okay. But if we were to clip through the pipe now, that's not okay. These are just something the devs are gonna have to get used to. When is clipping okay versus not okay? Should you be able to clip through another structure? Yes. Should you be able to clip through the world? Yes. These are all good questions. Okay, how high do these things pump? I believe it's 50? Yeah, 50 meters. So if we're all there, let's take that, and then we're gonna go up 2 4s. These are each 4, so that's 5, that's 20. Once I get to 10... Okay, that's 10, that's 40. I'll probably put the next line of pumps here, just to be safe. Because it's much better to be safe than sorry with fluids. And then, actually, wait a minute. Is that going to get me... Ah! That's actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to have another thing of pumps up there. But I currently don't have power running all the way up there. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, we're full. Alright. Alright, we're good. So, I'm obviously not going to take the entire string of lights up, but I will take this all the way up to where I need to. Where's this pump? It is on this station. Let's make sure. Nope, not there. Ah, no! Click the wrong button. I think we want you right there. Yes? Maybe over? Ah. Down? Where's down? Shift down. Shift over? No. Shift. Shift Alt down. Like, that's good enough. That's good enough for me. Now, let's grab these guys. So, TurboFuel, you do not need to be that way. Oil. Oh, crap. I'm gonna be out of motors. I don't even think I can make any motors. Can I make motors? That's the question. I can make stators. I cannot make rotors because I don't have enough screws. I can make a shat ton of screws, though. Okay. So, we're going to make a bunch of screws. I'm going to go through the math while we're doing this. So, overall, why do we need 2,250 water, which is 4 pipes full? So, we need that water, number one, to do the diluted fuel. However, we're going to have a shit ton of polymer resin left over. And I want to make either plastic, rubber, or fabric from each of those. And each of those take polymer resin and water. So I'll probably, whenever I initially set this up in creative, I only did plastic with it. So that was what was taking up all the water. I'm hoping I have enough room to actually kind of split this out, so I'm not only exporting TurboFuel to my my areas there, the fuel generators. I would hope to be excuse me. I would hope to be exporting plastic, rubber, and fabric, which will eventually all go into a main warehouse area, which is where the hub is going to be. Because I don't really give a shit, like, how much plastic, rubber, and fabric I'm exporting here. As long as it's exporting to the warehouse, it's getting put into storage, and then any overflow is going to be sunk. Because the way that I've been saying, each one of my manufacturing facilities that I want, it will have a specific purpose on what it's exporting. And, you know, I got to complete Phase 4 here. So each one of these Phase 4 parts is going to have its own factory, where it's going to be doing however many of each one of these things at a time. And then, like, I will have a factory exporting heavy modular frames to put in the warehouse, but then whatever needs heavy modular frames, I'm going to make it on site. Like, that'll be like a floor level kind of thing. So that way, like, hey, it needs heavy modular, like the nuclear process needs heavy modular frames, and then it needs fused frames, and then it needs, I think, high pressure frames or something, and then it goes to the nuclear process. So it'll be like modular frame, heavy modular frame, fused frame, high pressure unit, I think is what it's called, and then nuclear process. So that's 5 floors right there just to make that. Okay, so oil, we needed 3,450, which we have that. We actually have excess oil, which is good. It's always good. And TurboFuel, we're going to be making 4,500. That'll be going down. Okay, so sulfur. I actually made these, like, so long ago. From the Excel file from the person's Reddit name that I can never remember, I will put a title in the screen again. Thank you. You're the best. Sulfur, we need 2,250. So, with sulfur being the most stringent resource on the map, especially if you're going nuclear, which we are. See, these are going to be glass onions for TurboFuel. I'm going to make glass pyramids for nuclear, right? Crazy. So anyways, we need 2,250, which I'm probably just going to tap 2 of the, I think there's only 6, there's like 3 or 6 pure sulfur nodes on the map. Hang on. Satisfactory calculator, interactive map, because it's so good, and I use it for literally everything. Let's see. We need resource nodes. I'm doing this on my other screen. Sorry you can't see it. So we have 3 pure sulfur nodes on the map. One of them is fairly close in the desert. The next one is like way over in the Titan Forest, ish. It's kind of on the edge of the map. So I'll probably tap both of those and bring those over. So the fun thing with one of my mods, Snap-On. With the Snap-On mod, I can actually put a splitter directly onto the miner, so I can get out 2 belts of 600. Because generally the top belt, the Mark V belt, can only do 780 resources per minute, right? However, the Mark III miner, fully overclocked, can actually do 1,200 resources per minute. So with the Snap-On mod and the splitter, I can actually get 2 belts of 600 coming out. So since I need 2,250, I'll actually have to have 2,400. I'll have each one of those belts going up to a drone, and I will have 2 drone ports coming off. I'll have 2 drone ports at the top of this coming on, and I will have 2 drones each. So they can transport 900 resources per trip of sulfur, so 9 stacks of 100 sulfur. So it'll be hopefully importing about 1,800-ish per minute per drone port, which is going to be way more than what we need. But I'll have overflow tabs on everything to keep everything running. And then plastic, we're going to have the one belt, plastic, rubber, fabric, we're going to have that one belt being exported. So that's going to be the top of the onion. Top of the onion is going to have the 2 sulfur drone ports coming in. It's going to have the plastic, rubber, and fabric drone port going out, because I'm just going to lump all that shit together and roll it out. So, that is the most long-winded answer in the world for what we need for this factory to work. I do have a couple of blueprints for miner housings with drone ports on top. I don't know if I still like them, because I made them before I knew about the snap-on mods, so it's... and the small awesome sink, so I think I'm going to have to rework those a little bit. By the way, Pioneer the Planet mug. Totally worth it. I got on a work call the other day, and they were like, why do you have a gold coffee mug? And I'm like, because I'm a Pioneer of the Planet, damn it. Obviously, they had no clue what I was talking about. But hey, they're missing out. So eventually, I'm going to need turbo motors for the Mark III miners, because I will not be putting anything up that's not a Mark III miner from now on. And I was thinking about this. I will probably end up shutting down the first facility. The quartz and silica facility that I absolutely love, and also the main starting base. I'll probably shut it down, because it's not 100% efficient, because of the way the belts are, and some of those belts are limited by throughput, which sucks. Could I go in and change them all to Mark Vs to get that throughput correct, and to be able to get everything going 100%? Yes, of course I could. However, that's a giant headache, one that I really don't want to deal with. And number 2, you know you're going to miss upgrading some of those belts. So I always say never tear down your first build. Never tear it down. Leave it as a museum, and that way, once you're progressing through the game, you get done with Phase 4, and you go back and look at that facility, and you're like, wow, my building style has changed, my efficiency has changed, way I set thing up is completely different. I don't think a lot of that's going to really apply to me, because I've already played through the game once without any mods, and now this is my modded playthrough, so I imagine my build style will kind of stay consistent throughout the entire playthrough, but who knows, I might change things up when I'm going. I don't know. I'm just going to make 20 motors here. I'm going to wait till we get to 20, and then that should be enough to do the rest of the pumps. Boom, 20. What do turbo motors take? What is this? Oh, a cooling system. That's right. So you need heat sinks to do the cooling system, and then you need the blender, because, excuse me, you need the nitrogen gas to make the cooling system. So this comes into fact that one of the main exports, or the main facilities I'm going to have to make, is either the plastic or the steel canister, because I'm going to be making so many of those. Or the plastic and steel canister and the nitrogen tank. I'm going to be making thousands of those. Thousands. I have no clue how many I'm going to make, but there's going to be a main export facility that drones can come, grab that, drop it off. That way things can be, those kind of fluids can be packaged and then taken wherever they need to go. So much left to do in the game, so little time. I had a free weekend last weekend to sit down and play Satisfactory. I think I made one episode. I made a lot of my game review series. So I actually review video games based on, I can't remember the name of the company, industry standards, let's put it that way. And they're all video games that I have played personally. They're all very old, so I don't know how much you'd get out of it. But if you're curious about it, go ahead and take a look in my game review playlist. I would really appreciate it. And actually, I think we're going to go one up from here. Let's go up. Nope. Over. Nope. Okay. There we go. Get rid of this. Okay. I do like the game review series. It's fun. It's fun to kind of watch my old videos and kind of see how much I've changed and how different my videos are now. So I like that aspect of it. Keeps things interesting. Autosave, come on. Man, autosave is getting scary nowadays. And this is why this will probably be... actually, I can't say that. I was going to say this is going to be my biggest facility. But I can't say that because the assembly director system will probably be the biggest facility that I do. But I can't make it too big, man. My computer cannot handle it. This bad boy is from, let's see, the year I got hired at work. So 2015. So we're going on 9 years old right now. 9-year-old PC. I mean, let's be honest. Every time I do the optimized settings for a video game, it says everything should still be ultra. I mean, the PC specs are always in the description, so if you're curious, but it's like an i7 7800 CPU. I have an MSI Gaming Edition 1080 Ti Titan, which the MSI Gaming Edition, the specs on that are kind of at least on par with the 2080s, or very, very close. I'm sure the computer wizards are going to yell at me for saying that, but I'm going to fucking say it anyways. So, I mean, overall, computer's still holding strong. She's tired. She's old and tired, alright? Tuckered. Been doing this a long time. Not gonna lie, I have put my PC through a lot of very intense games. I mean, not just Satisfactory, but like even... Okay, why can't I fit through here? Ah! I can't fit through the hole, Captain! Come on. I saw it. I can't fit through here. I've put my PC through a lot of hectic gaming. Call of Duty being one of them for a while. Warzone is just insanely demanding for no reason. Whoop. Oh, there it was. There it was. It's right there. Go. Come on. Man, I can't get through there. That is crazy. Why can't I fit through here? It's like the hitbox is bigger than it used to be. Pioneer needs to go on a diet. Huh. Alright, well, am I gonna be able to even click? Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this. Because I'm at the point of annoyed that I can't fit through here. get back here. Okay, there we go. Let's change this to red, because it's not going to be red. Alright, that one's going. Okay, there we go. All of those should be pumping all the way up to... Yeah, they're not going to get all the way up. Okay, we're going to have to put another line of pumps on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll have to put another line of pumps right there. See, okay, so that blue circle on screen right now, that is supposed to tell you where the pump is needing to go. Like, that's the limit of how much upward pumping power that these have. You never want to snap it to that, though. See how it, like, automatically snaps to that blue part? Do not do that. Do not put it right up next to it. You gotta put it below it. For some reason, just the funky way that fluids are in this game, you gotta put it below it. Don't put it right on. It's never gonna work that way. It's never gonna work consistently that way. Okay, well, once again, we are out of motors. No surprise there. Where are we at on timing? We're at about a half hour. Okay. Should I have prepared this out a little bit better? Probably. But we're just gonna keep on trucking. Actually, I'll probably make all these white as well. All the pumps, just so they're a little bit easier to see. And then once I get all those down, we have power up here to talk about. So we do got to talk about power a little bit. And then, you know, instead of making a crap ton of nasty looking pumps, let's do something fun. This is going to be temporary, of course. Mark 3. Thank you. Now, let's make the rest of our onion, hey? Instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because it's not nearly as fun. Oh my god, I got 39 steel beams. That's not going to be enough. God, I love the hover pack. So good. Okay. Well, gonna have to go back and get steel beams. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams! Okay. I'm just gonna throw a storage container in here and just put all these silica in. And then, why don't we make another one of these for funsies? Put more silica in there. There we go. That way I can bring back a full stack of steel beams, because we're gonna need them.